then. Okay? This is something that you have to know. This is essential. We should know this by memory. But they're not the only pronouns. We have a collection of pronouns. Okay? Thing. Okay? We have to understand the other half of the English pronouns. Okay? We have this is probably tiny for you, but we have object pronouns, possessive adjectives, possessive pronouns, and reflexive pronouns. For me, the most important thing is touching the screen. This is an infographic to describe it. Okay, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one is number 1. Okay, I kiss you. Yo te beso. I kiss you. So I kiss. I am acting on the verb. So I'm the subject, or I am active. Yeah? If you are being kissed by me, you're passive. You receive the kiss. You receive it, okay? So that's when you get the active, what I call active and passive. So if it's reversed and you kiss me, now I is passive in the sentence. Okay? So, ese es la diferencia entre el sujeto y el objeto. Un pronombre activo, un pronombre pasivo. Un pronombre que actúa como sujeto y un pronombre que actúa como objeto. Si eres activo y el sujeto, pues actúas sobre el verbo o actúas en el verbo, tú besas. O si eres el objeto o el pronombre pasivo, pues recibes la consecuencia de la acción. Okay, so that's the first 2 categories of pronouns. Yeah? You never changes. Okay, so it's easy. I kiss you, you kiss me. He changes. He becomes him. I kiss him. I kiss her. And then it doesn't change. I kiss it. Okay? Someone else can come and kiss us. So if we receive the kiss, we are us. You doesn't change. And if I kiss this whole thing, I kiss them. Okay? So we have 2 categories. That's 1 and 2. Then you have the third category, which I call the reflexive pronouns. Los llamo los pronombres reflexivos. Instead of saying I kiss me, me beso, I can say I kiss me or I kiss myself. Yeah? Pronombres reflexivos. A mí misma. In Spanish it's a mí misma or me. Me beso or me beso a mí misma. You have 2. In English it's just myself. Yo beso a mí misma. I kiss myself. Yeah? Cualquier cosa que haces a ti misma, you do it to yourself. He does something to himself. She does something to herself. Itself, you don't use it very much, okay? It's not a person, so there's not really... You could, if there was some kind of artificial intelligence or some kind of intelligent technology, I could say, the TV turned itself on. Se encendió solo. No? It turned itself on. So itself can exist in specific contexts. We love ourselves. You love yourselves. They love themselves. Okay? Then you have 4, category 4, which I call the possessive pronouns, possessive people. Mi boli, my pen, your pen, his pen, her pen, its lid, la tapa suya, its lid, our pen, your pen, their pen. Okay, and then the last category is this, es mío. Yeah, it's when I say un equivalente posesivo de I, que se usa en el caso donde no se nombra la posesión en la frase. I can say my pen, or I can say es mío. Yeah, no se dice es mío pen, no, es mío, it's mine. It's yours. S is the letter that characterizes this column, except for mine. Yours, his, hers. It's hers. It's her pen or it's hers. Yeah, es su boli o es suyo. Añadimos a ese. It's ours. It's yours. It's theirs. Okay? That's it. That's the theory. Okay? So now we practice it. Yeah? You have the theory explained here. You have the theory explained in this infographic. You have an opportunity to fill in the different people in English by yourself. The second part of this class is beginning to use the passive voice. okay? Without the passive pronouns, we can't use the passive voice, okay? Without frikiuno, the verb to be, which we now have done, you can't use the passive voice. So we have come to a perfect place to start using the passive voice, okay? Because we're learning passive pronouns, we're learning frikiuno, and we're also learning the past participles. In the passive voice, you need past participles, which always go with frikidos. They're like the babies of frikidos, okay? So this week, there is the coming together of information. Here, you have an opportunity to practice the pronouns in different contexts. If I say, for example, sus sacapuntas, en plan, el sacapuntas de ella, how would you say that in English? Se supone que sabes conoces la palabra sacapuntas. Sacapuntas is pencil sharpener. Or you can just use sharpener, okay? Sharpener. Pencil sharpener. How would you say su? Her. Okay? Her pencil sharpener. So I gave you these very small little things to use all these different pronouns in their context. But what I really want to do, like always, is practice. Yeah? Okay?
This is English. In Spanish.
Maybe say music again as last time. Yeah, no, it's supposed to be in English, sorry. It's supposed to be in English because the exercise is not to translate it here. Okay? So because we always translate, I was thinking, yeah, you're right. Okay, here, instead of translating the sentence, we are putting the sentence into the passive voice. Okay? So, my sister cleaned the kitchen yesterday. You have your Spanish translation here. How would that go into the passive voice? ¿Sabéis lo que es la voz pasiva?
Sí.
Yeah. Okay. So, my sister cleaned the kitchen yesterday in passive voice, in English. Yesterday, the kitchen was cleaned by my sister, yeah? You could put yesterday at the end if you want as well. You can say, the kitchen was cleaned by my sister yesterday. Doesn't matter. Okay, next. They invited us to barbecue.
We were invited to the barbecue by them.
Yeah. Good. Okay, I'm writing this one out just to show the elements of the passive voice. The passive voice always includes a form of the verb to be. In this case, it's past tense. And it coincides with the past tense of the verb invited. The principle of the main verb is always going to indicate what format the verb to be is in. Then, here, you have a past participle. In this case, it's regular. So it ends in ed, and it's easy. Okay? And then, you always, or if it's appropriate and necessary, you have the word by, which in Spanish would be por. No? Estuvimos invitados a la barbacoa por ellos. Yeah? In Spanish, it's not particularly appropriate or common to use the passive voice here. But in English, it's acceptable. Why? Because there's less importance given to who did the inviting.
It sounds for me very formal.
Yeah. In English, it's often used in formal contexts, the passive voice, okay? And I think I've written that here. It's that I don't know exactly where I've written everything, but for example, no, it'll come like maybe here. Yeah, why the passive voice exists? Maybe the doer is not important. Maybe the doer is unknown. Maybe we don't know who invited them to barbecue. We just know that they were invited to the barbecue. The result is more important than the person, so maybe it's more important to talk about, we have been invited to the wedding. It doesn't matter if the sister invited you, or the cousin invited you, or the grandma invited you. The important thing is we were invited. Or you want a more formal tone. Okay? And here, yeah, fuimos. I don't translate the Spanish, the passive voice in Spanish very well. Fuimos invitados a la barbacoa. It's fine. No? Okay, let's go here. Maria. I broke the glass by accident. In the passive voice. Yeah? Okay, fine. Okay. Vale, it doesn't matter. Go.
The glass was broken.
Good.
By me by accident.
The glass was broken by me by accident. Yeah, the glass was broken by accident by me. I would probably put by me at the end. Yeah, it sounds a bit strange how the glass was broken by me by accident. It doesn't really matter that much. The glass was broken by accident, yeah. What I've done is I put by me in brackets because it almost seems irrelevant to say it. It almost seems like it's not important. Or maybe it's just obvious. The glass was broken by accident. And we are not confessing who broke it. It was broken. Okay, so here we have our irregular past participle. Next.
My bike was stolen last night.
My bike was stolen last night. Yeah.
Esa no tiene sentido porque no se sabe.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need it. Exactly. There's no point. You don't know it was. It's not what's important here. Just say, oh my god, my bike was stolen last night. And in Spanish this is totally valid too. You say it, ¿no? Tanto lo que estoy diciendo es que la voz pasiva sí se usa en español. Es verdad que yo creo que se usa más en inglés. Y hay una sustitución también de la voz pasiva en español que es el se. Eso no se hace. Eso es una versión de voz pasiva.
Sí.
¿Okay? No se come las uvas con pipas o lo que sea. No se bla bla. El se se hacen las cosas de esa manera. Esa es una versión de la voz pasiva. En vez de decir, como eso no se hace. En inglés that would be that is not done. Which is eso no está hecho. Que significa otra cosa. ¿Ya? Entonces hay que tener esa conciencia cuando estamos tratando de la voz pasiva. Primero, en inglés se usa muchísimo más, en español sois un poco más directos, sujeto verbo. O tenéis esa otra estructura reflexiva del se. No se hace o se hace así, algo que es generalizada y no estás dando importancia a quién, el sujeto. ¿Ok? Next. Helen?
The living room was painted.
Here you need.
Había sido pintado. No, ha sido pintado.
Yeah, exactly. You have to maintain the verb to be in the same tense as the main verb. Exactly. The living room has been painted by my friend. Okay, so now we know how to do that. Okay? Or the living room has been painted. Finally. No? Doesn't matter that my friend did it. Doesn't matter if it was my boyfriend or my mother. The living room has been painted. Next.
The eating will be fixed tomorrow.
Good. Fixed.
Fixed.
Es un
No
ejemplo.
se ha notado,
No.
pero
Yo he dicho he notado fix y te has quedado corto con la terminación. Porque si no lo pronuncias como una T, como es una consonante muy fuerte antes de la E, no suena. Fixed.
Es que no sale.
Yeah. X, yeah, X o X. X.
Se me escapa la
Es X. So if you're going to say X más E, yeah, fixed.
Fixed.
Yeah, estás pronunciando esto. Yeah? No, in this case it's this, no? Fixed. And it's a super common mistake. Okay? And I don't know if it's just extremeños because you have this bad habit of not pronouncing the endings, or Spanish people in general because these are hard sounds for you. Okay? Yeah. For us, it's okay. It's consonant.
Se me escapa antes de...
Okay, so good. The heating will be fixed tomorrow. Next.
All the cookies was eaten.
Was no. Because it's plural.
Where? All the cookies were eaten by the children.
Yeah. All the cookies. Cookies. And this S, and the S for most of the plurals is what I call the bumblebee S. Buzz. Like a mosquito or una abeja. No es de serpiente. Okay? Question.
What is the pronunciation of eating the past participle and eating with ing?
A lot. Okay. This one, which is not this one, is eating, and it's g. of sing, canto, excuse me, canto, sing, sing,
Eso no me sale.
and eaten, no, it's un.
Eating.
Yeah, my E here is eaten,
Eaten.
eaten,
Y yo decía eating.
eating. Y encima, con la I, la I es un sonido muy plano. Y no es ese sonido es plano, es y sale con una forma, pero I es así, y entonces este es ing, pero este es eaten, y eso no es un sonido plano, al final es okay? Eating, eaten. All the cookies were eaten by the children. Yeah, and it doesn't matter. She has taken the photos.
The photo has been taken. Oh, no, has been taken.
The photos, plural.
The photos have been taken.
Good. Yeah, the photos have been taken. If you want to put by her, yeah, you can. The photos have been taken by her. Yeah, las fotos han sido hechas por ella. Yeah.
Ánimo.
Primero lo que hace en castellano, ¿vale?
Yeah.
The windows was where? No.
You are in your perfect tense.
The windows had been closed before the storm.
Yeah. The windows had been closed before the storm started. Here we have no by. We don't know at all who it was, and that's how it is. Yeah. The windows had been closed before the storm started. Habían sido cerradas antes de que la tormenta. Okay. Last one.
The cat was fed.
Wasn't.
No, sí es cat, el gato.
Yeah, but you have to respect the tense. The tense of the main verb.
Is, no?
Is plus ing is the present continuous, and you have to respect the present continuous, even for the verb to be.
Vale, pues the cat is.
What is the present continuous of the verb to be?
Sí, pero o sea que vamos a ver, el gato es el sujeto pasivo.
Let's no problem there.
Vale.
Now you need the verb to be in the present continuous. Here you have the verb to be in the past tense.
Vale.
This would be the verb to be in the present tense, in the present simple. You have is for the cat,
Okay.
but that's not enough because I want the present continuous.
Vale, pero no es feeding porque feeding es dar de comer.
No, I don't want the present continuous of the verb feed. I want the present continuous of the verb to be. Which in Spanish would be está siendo.
The cat is being fed.
Yeah, it's irregular.
Fed by my neighbor.
Good. The cat is
Neighborhood.
Neighbor. Yeah.
Neighborhood es vecindario.
Yeah, exactly. Neighbor, vecino. Neighborhood, barrio, o vecindario. Yeah. The cat is being fed by my neighbor. Yeah. Dado de comer. Está siendo dado de comer. Sounds a bit there. Está siendo alimentado.
Te saca que cambiar el verbo.
Yeah.
Que suena raro, está siendo dado de comer.
Yeah.
Entonces,
Yeah. That's why I changed the verb in Spanish as well, because I know that está siendo dado de comer is horrible. Horrible. And I could have maintained it here. No, I could have said, like, mi vecino está dando de comer al gato. Pero mi vecino está alimentando al gato. But I wanted to, there is a slight difference, no? There is a very subtle difference. Mi vecino está dando de comer al gato puede ser como puntual, ¿no? Como hoy, como yo le he pedido que entrar y dar de comer al gato. Pero mi vecino está alimentando al gato, como tiene una sensación que siempre está alimentando al gato, ¿no? Por eso he mantenido esta traducción aquí y esa
Entonces,
ahí.
feed, el verbo feed es dar de comer.
Yeah, to feed y es más dar de comer, como en el momento, ¿no? Feed me, dame comida, feed me, ¿no? Dar de comer al bebé, feed the baby, ¿ya? Pero también alimentar el mundo, también es feed, ¿ok?